What's up, tech enthusiasts? Welcome back to our channel, the ultimate destination for all things random and fascinating. BetYouWonder! Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of AI and pulling back the curtain on ChatGPT. Ever wondered how this AI wizardry cooks up those mind-blowing responses? Stick around, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's unravel the magic together. Ready? Let's roll. All right, let's break it down. ChatGPT is like the ultimate text buddy. It chats, it responds, the kind that's all ears for your thoughts, questions, and random musings. It's like having a chat over a cup of coffee and it's not even human. But how does it really get what we're saying? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Think of ChatGPT as a supercharged text reader. You toss in a message and it dissects it into tiny bits called tokens. These tokens are like its building blocks for understanding the conversation. It is all done with lines of codes and AI magic. It doesn't just stare at your words like they're gibberish. It decodes your message into its tiniest parts, kind of like when you're taking apart a puzzle to understand how it fits together. Thanks to its training, its massive exposure to tons of conversations, articles, and texts from the wide world of the internet, it's got the smarts to process the context, the emotions, and the connections between your sentences and turn your messages into meaningful conversation. Now, here comes the sci-fi stuff. Transformers. No, we're not talking about shape-shifting robots you see in movies. Just like a wizard needs a wand to cast spells, ChatGPT needs its own set of enchantments to understand the intricate dance of language. And that's where Transformers come into play. We're talking about layers upon layers of computer programs that work together to make ChatGPT one smart cookie. These layers help ChatGPT understand the flow of words, context, and what you're really getting at. Picture each layer of a transformer as a detective with a magnifying glass, scanning every word, every phrase, and every punctuation mark you toss its way. These detectives are communicating, collaborating, and passing on their insights to each other. Just like a squad of brilliant detectives solving a complex case together, focusing on each area like flow of words, nuance of context, vibes and emotions behind your words. So, when you ask ChatGPT a question, it's not just giving you a random response or throwing darts in the dark. It's tapping into this intricate network of transformers to decode the intricate layers of human communication. Now, bet you wonder how it manages to keep up. Respond with words that seem like they were plucked right out of your thoughts? Well, it's all about its uncanny ability to predict. Think of ChatGPT as a conversation clairvoyant, the AI equivalent of a fortune teller. But instead of crystal balls, it uses lines of codes. It looks at what you've said, jots down the odds of what could come next, and picks the most likely next word to keep the convo rolling. It isn't some magic show. It's more like a dance between data and insight. Like a seasoned chess player thinking multiple moves ahead and assigns probabilities to each potential next word, calculating the chances of each one being the right pick based on the patterns, context, and rhythms picked up from its extensive training. It's like it's been to language school and learned all the quirks and tricks of human communication. So how does ChatGPT create its replies? Imagine ChatGPT is your super cool friend who talks in two styles. First, there's beam search. It's like precision mode, crafting responses that make total sense. Then there's sampling. Think of it as ChatGPT's artistic side, coming up with unique, sometimes unexpected replies. First off, let's meet beam search, ChatGPT's precision mode. You know that friend who always has the perfect answer? That's beam search. It envisions multiple paths the conversation could take, and then carefully evaluates each one, picking the most logical and coherent words to form its response. It's all about crafting responses that fit like a glove, like a tailor-made suit for your conversation. Sampling is ChatGPT's artsy, creative side. It's the friend who surprises you with unexpected ideas and bursts of inspiration. When ChatGPT goes into sampling mode, it gets a little playful. It takes your input, stirs in its AI flair, and lets the imagination run wild. The result? A response that's unique, fresh, and sometimes even a bit quirky. ChatGPT seamlessly switches between beam search and sampling, depending on the vibe of the conversation.
Bet you wonder too about what ChatGPT can't do? Hold up, let's talk limits. You see, as awe-inspiring as it is, ChatGPT isn't a superhero with an endless array of powers. It's got its limits, and it's crucial to understand what it can and can't do. ChatGPT might be smarter than your average chatbot, but it's no oracle. It doesn't have a crystal ball to predict the future, nor can it peer into the internet in real time like a human search engine. Here's another thing to keep in mind. ChatGPT doesn't have human instincts. It doesn't have that gut feeling that humans get when something seems off or fishy. It relies on patterns, data, and algorithms to process information, rather than the gut feeling that comes naturally to us. It's a marvel of technology, no doubt, but it doesn't possess supernatural powers. It doesn't understand the world in the same way we do, and it can't reason, emote, or have consciousness. So, while it might seem like a mind reader at times, it's actually analyzing data and context to make informed responses. And there you have it, tech trailblazers. We've just cracked the ChatGPT code, peeking into the AI sorcery that fuels those mind-boggling conversations. How cool is that? Just remember, embrace AI, but don't forget to keep your own genius in the loop. ChatGPT is a powerful tool, but it's not a substitute for good old human brain power. Thanks for joining us on this AI voyage. Bet you wonder on something. Comment on below so we can show it on our next video. Until next time, stay curious, keep wondering, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. Share the AI love. Catch you on the flip side.